Hi, everybody. Welcome to. Oh my, that's loud. It seems loud. There we go. Okay, tell me if the audio is okay because OBS is looking different than it did last week for some reason. But hello, hi.
Audio is a complicated subject,
It's
Tux.
weird. It was set up pretty good last week, and then for some reason my mic was just like super loud. But hi, everybody. Welcome to our first episode of Play to Find Out Magic Dance. It's the first play episode. Last week was our episode 0, sort of get things ready, character creation, ship creation, figure out the sort of stuff we like, and get ready for this week. So yeah, today we're gonna actually do some stuff, which would be super cool. Before we jump on into it, let's talk to the people, see how they've been doing. You may notice that PN is looking rather two-dimensional today, and that's because they had some stuff come up last minute, unfortunately, so they won't be joining us for the first episode. Should be coming in for the next one. But yeah, we're gonna keep on keeping on today because we all the rest of us really wanted to play. So we're just gonna keep on going. We're just gonna keep on going. So Michael, how have you been over the last week or so?
I'm good. I'm good. I've been enjoying my Tuxtradamus emotes
They're pretty good. They're
quite
pretty
a
good.
bit. Quite a bit. I like them on Discord because then I have access to the Zaje one,
Mm-hmm.
and that creates some really great just moments of Zaje thumbs upping weird things. Like I had him thumbs up a picture of a pangolin. I had him thumbs up a butt. Adam thumbs up a picture of Kelsa. Just
Uh-huh.
like all the weirdness that you could possibly imagine.
Good,
It's
good,
pretty great.
good.
Um,
I'm glad they're getting
okay,
use.
if we somehow manage to get a TPK in this episode, something has gone very wrong
Something has
because
gone
this is a
terribly
blade
wrong.
system. I seem choppy.
You do.
My audio or my
No,
video?
like your video is a little.
Um,
Yeah.
I will
That's
tweak with
okay.
my
Huh.
I'll tweak with my webcam settings. Um, but let me see. Yeah, everything's pretty normal. I've been doing some magic brewing a lot recently, and it's driving me insane because I have a concept for a deck that I know is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't make it good yet. It's one of those where it's like I know this will work. I just gotta make it work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's dumb. It's such a dumb deck. I love it. It's just
Dumb as in like winning in a weird way, or like.
it basically, if I set everything up right in one turn, I should be able to blow up everything on the board, create a bunch of creatures, make them giant, and then beat face. If I can do that right. But the problem is getting to that point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yes, this is a I hate blue-white control. No, guys. No, you're the worst kind of Magic player. White-black control. White-black. This particular,
Red-blue?
huh? I don't like blue.
Red blue control.
Red blue control. Red blue control is fun. Red blue control is not nearly as fun as red blue aggro, where you could just get like. You just like swing in for one damage, and then
when you're playing red blue blue control, they're expecting red blue aggro, and they play differently.
They do play very differently. I did read about a really weird deck. That's basic. It basically turn 2 kills people. Which is kind of fun. Because it's from like there's this really old card called Tireless Tribe from like Homelands, and basically it's a 1/1, and when you discard a card, you give it +0/+4, and so there's this really weird combo with it where you play it turn 1, play a land, play it turn 1, play a blue or a red source turn 2, discard your hand, except for one card, which is like reverse or something. It's like a dumb card name, but basically it just makes it so your power and toughness switch, and then you swinging in with a 21-1 turn 2, and you just win.
I get it. I understand the concept.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Yeah, Smarty Vehicles is also very good. Nice.
Awesome. Cool. Anything else big going on besides Magic?
In a combination of rage and hubris, I am attempting to write a system that's built from the ground up for a play-by-post.
Coolio.
That should be exciting to at least one person in the chat, and his name is Tice.
I see that smug look. MT, I was gonna say
Tice. Because it's going to be weird, and I know Tice loves himself some cursed rings. So and Dark Lavender Void. Dark Lavender Void was the only person who was like, I made a poll on Twitter, and I think Dark Lavender Void was the only person who was like, yes, I want to see more of this, and everybody else was like, I'm not sure. Give me more information.
There, you're inferring things about that vote.
I'm inferring things about that vote.
Well, because it wasn't, maybe give me more information. It was just, I need more information about it.
Okay, that's fair.
I need more information.
Don't put words in our mouth.
Don't put words. You see, both of these people voted that way.
Yes.
And I know how to get Kelsa. Just put something punk in the title, and just put something punk in the title and throw in cat boys or cat girls, and I should be good. So
like
yes,
plan.
there will be lichens in this setting.
Good.
That I'm writing. There will be lichens. You can play a Werecat Adventurer, Kelsa, just so you know.
Good. There are also cat people adventurers in our current game.
There are cat people adventurers.
They're called Grimmelkin. And they have the best. Oh my god. So if you aren't aware, I'm on a game of Firebrands with Kelsa earlier on Saturdays. And today I died really early. Horribly died early. So I had a lot of time to just listen to my fellow players do things and sit. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to start making some name lists. And so I have giant name lists of alien names, and they're the best. They're amazing. I love them.
Fantastic.
I saw that post where you were like, ship names and alien names are the best, and I was like, yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Did you do the Michael Owen School of Naming Things, where I look at a random thing in my office and I'm like, her name is Wook?
No, actually, I went to fantasynamegenerators.com and I picked lists that aren't names. So I'm making them names, and they're great.
I love it. I'm excited. Yes.
I am excited as well.
They're so good. Cool.
Yes, but...
So there was that. Cool. So yeah, I'm excited to hear more about that system, because I also like play-by-post stuff.
Right now, it's been codenamed Guild Pact.
Cool.
And
so it sounds like it's tied to a fantasy thing, or is it like...
It is fantasy oriented, but it can... Basically, the system itself is not going to be built around a specific setting. But having a specific setting enhances the system, if that makes any sense.
Got it.
So basically the way, and this is all subject to change, because granted, I have been designing this for a while, but I actually started caring about it last night, late at night, when I was annoyed. It's like, hey, I want to make this thing. What do you all think?
Sure. Tell us more.
Tell us more.
Tell us more.
So basically, one of the problems I see with a lot of play-by-posts is a lot of play-by-posts don't deal with the transition between action orientation and fiction orientation that happens in games fairly naturally. And so the way to fix that is just get rid of both of them and make them all one thing. And it's sort of the same approach I took with the circle, where you only roll when you're trying to overcome a challenge that you can't normally face by just
use use roll, just scrap it all and use roll to seduce.
Exactly.
Just you roll to seduce everything. That's how you play the game. You just
no, that is a valid approach, but
I seduce the door.
But
Like me in a tavern.
basic,
That's an actual
basically-
system. I own that system.
I know. I've read it. Basically, the idea is you have approaches you can take, and some approaches you're better at. Think Fate in that system. So you could try to do something cleverly, and as an example of fighting cleverly would be like punching at pressure points and like using your opponent's weight against them and stuff like that. Or if you're or dealing with a social situation cleverly would be like not saying exactly what you mean and doing the whole circle talk kind of thing. Or you could deal with the situation forcefully, in which case you punch the shit out of the dragon, or you just get right up in the diplomat you're trying to talk to's face and just be like, listen here, either you give us what we want or we're going to war with you. Drop. And those are both valid approaches. Mic drop, yeah. Mic drop would fall under the category of flashy approaches, but yes.
Good. Awesome.
So that's so far what it is.
Cool. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
I am too, because it's scary. I've not designed anything like this before, so it's gonna be fun.
Great. Smooth Mage, how are you been?
It's been a rough week, but I'm alive.
Dude, I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
Internet hugs. Internet. Okay, bring it in, man. Bring it in. Come
Offer
on.
subs.
I almost considered crying myself to sleep last night. Then I realized Voltron dropped last night, and I was like, everything's gonna be okay. Voltron's here.
How is that, by the way? Did you watch any of it?
I watched the first half, which I'm probably gonna watch the second half after this, and I was like, it's only 7 episodes. I need more, and I'm not even finished yet. I'm already crying out to the creators for more.
Awesome.
I haven't even finished watching the 7. But yeah, I had to make a lot of life decisions. I just got tired of people's shiznak, and I was like, I'm just like, you know what?
Got it. Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time coming, but gotta let it burn.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Hope things are okay.
Match went rough today.
Mm.
I survived. I lost by a little bit, but it's like that brutality, man. Freaking chaos. And their chaos stuff, and my Amazons just couldn't handle it today.
Mm.
But
Gotcha.
good news, I only have to play the Chaos team only once this season because he's in my division, so we play the opposite team twice, which I'm like, oh yes, I'm happy about that. I don't have to see to the playoffs.
Good. I hope that goes well for you.
Play by post, I'm like one person short. So my team just sitting there like, don't worry, I'll GM you eventually as soon as we get that 4th person, probably.
Eventually.
Because I made all my scenarios to be 1 week long because I don't feel like that. This week 2, and we're still dragging through the dungeon.
Mm.
I'm not that type of GM.
Got it. Cool.
Especially in play that post where it's already taking a long time.
They can. They can.
I'm kind of sitting in the back on the game that actually my character is like, don't worry, I'll say stuff when you need me to heal. You can have all the role play. Just call me when you need some healing. Just hit the button and say I need healing.
So that's how you do it when you're really busy. You join the mission, just kind of checking every now and then. Like, oh, they need healing. Heal. There you go, guys. Have fun.
I shoot my bow when I'm not healing in the background. But I have 45 movement, so it's fine. I can get up them heals.
It's a lot of movings.
Yeah, elf monks are shenanigans, man. Actually, I mapped that wrong. I have 50 movement now.
Damn.
Elf monks are fun. I have fun playing elf anything, but elf monks are really good.
I've been saying the healing pool, sure, it's not as great as a healing cleric, but when you have 60 pool of healing, and then you're elf, so you take a 4-hour nap, you get all
Yeah.
it back. It's like, well,
That 4-hour nap's pretty good.
yeah, 4-hour naps. Like,
I think that 4-hour long rest is the biggest argument for why you should play an elf in 5th
Oh,
ed
yeah.
from a purely mechanical situation.
Just get a ring of sustenance and everything's great.
Yeah, or you could be an elf with a ring of sustenance,
yeah,
and then you just never have to sleep ever.
No, I think they still are they still have to have the 2 hours.
Mm.
ring of sustenance. I need that thing.
2 hours.
2 hours to gain a pool of healing back. Oh yeah, no, so I took the healer feat, so I can bandage people up.
Got it. Cool.
So yeah, I'm a non-healing caster. I'm okay with this.
Awesome.
60 point of healing is so much.
Cool. Kelsa, how about you? How have you been?
Oh, I've been pretty good. Earlier today, Love and Mancherville, boy, that was an episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta
Wow.
ask, did Tux deserve it?
Did he have it coming?
That's complicated.
I definitely had it coming.
Yeah, okay, I would say that, but deserve, it's hard to say.
Like
I wasn't a bad person? Question mark.
Like, are you like could he become one of the men in Cell Block Tango? Is what I'm asking. Did he have it that kind of coming, where he was like a douchebag, but he kind of got murdered?
No. It's much more political intrigue than that. Personally, I don't think he was a douchebag on a personal level. I think he was
dangerous.
maybe not a nice guy, but you know.
The moral of the story is listen to your teachers.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming.
They teach a school for a reason.
Oh, that's right. You were playing like the university university revolutionary archetype, right?
So yeah, I was the professor of the revolution, and he was a former student
And I didn't listen. Well, kind of.
who joined up with a different revolutionary group.
Yeah.
And we butted heads a little bit.
He had it coming.
But I wasn't the one that killed him. I don't think I would.
But if you did do it, would we be able to tell you that it was wrong?
It would have been more unexpected. Definitely.
I think if I did it, it would have been.
I
would've been
didn't
like,
do
wait,
it,
what?
but if I'd done it, how could you tell me I was wrong? That sort of situation.
Well, like if she'd done it, it would have fallen into like you could probably consider that a betrayal, right? Because like they were kind of on the same side.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, especially last time because we were like, you know what? We're doing our thing. Let's just do our thing like this.
Yeah, no,
I'm just
exactly.
making sure when someone
together.
betrayed the other one, did they say traitor and then do 6 spins?
No,
Yes.
no one was actually betrayed.
Okay. So
Yeah,
it's
no
not
one
one of those
was actually
betrayal.
betrayed.
No.
You just got wrecked, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dice betrayed you. The dice betrayed
Well,
you.
it's firebrand, so not really. Like you have to kind of consent to being murdered.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It's okay. I did.
Yeah, that's true. You
Just
feel the
yeah. Just next time you see Malik, make sure you bring a fork.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Dark. All right.
It was very dark.
It's the darkest timeline.
So,
Darkest dungeon. I love you so much.
I haven't done a whole lot of other stuff other than the other shows that I'm on. I've I watched. I got a chance to finally watch some like Netflix.
You were telling me you watched The Crown.
I did. I watched The Crown, and it was actually. I really enjoyed it. I thought the acting was phenomenal.
Describe it in 4 words.
The Crown,
I have
a
to
movie.
Have 5. I have to have 5.
Describe it in 5 words.
John Lithgow as Winston Churchill.
Yeah, that's 5.
It's amazing. Yeah.
I I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
The the acting in it is just superb.
Oh, also, I went and saw the movie The Big Sick yesterday. If you're into kind of melancholy independent romantic comedies, definitely go see it because it's really good.
Coolio.
Yep, that was me. That's my whole exciting. I mean, I had tacos.
Tacos are
Really
good.
good tacos.
Tacos are good.
They were really good tacos.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, side note. Started my diet yesterday.
You what?
I started dieting yesterday again.
Oh, nice.
Great.
Given all the crap that went down this week, it's like, yeah, I gotta stay. I made a decision to start on Friday, and I'm gonna keep that decision.
Nice.
Good job.
Awesome.
I miss
Good.
your cheesecake. Thank you so much.
Let's play some magic. Magic dancers.
Yeah.
Not magic. Not magic. You guys aren't into magic, but we could totally make this a commander group, and I would have so much fun with it.
No.
Awesome. So, Magic Dance. We see that we come down the opening credits of like this star system. We go past this really big. It's basically it's a gate in space, and like it's like a big metal circle with like intricate parts constantly kind of moving around in it. And it's like orbiting and just kind of moving around. We zoom past that, and we get to a big like gaseous planet, vaguely Jupiter-esque, but maybe a little more green. And then we kind of fly past that to a moon of that planet, and as we get closer, it's like a kind of like a grayish color. And as we get closer, we see that the gray is not from like moon rocks or whatever or moon dust. It's because this entire moon is one city. Like picture Coruscant or Coruscant.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, we like go past. We see this like just the whole sprawling city of this moon. We go past a very big regal-looking building. Kind of zoom around. Oh, I should also say, I can't actually play it because copyright and all that. But kind of the initial song that's playing right now is "Spaceman" by David Bowie.
Perfect.
So that's kind of playing. That's playing over this whole thing as we like fly past this stuff, and then we're kind of like above a bunch of buildings, and then we like quick dive down, and into like a gritty part of the city. Like we fly past a bunch of like neon signs and like tight alleys and everything, and then the camera catches up to a big taxi, kind of like a minivan taxi. But it's it's space, so it's like kind of weird and round, and it's like metallic instead of being like yellow or whatever. It's like a big like a bundt cake thing shape, but without the thing in the center. Like a
sort of a decahedral.
Kinda, yeah. And then it's got flat, and it's got the little wheels on it, and then it's driving around. It kind of gets out of like the super tight roads and like alleyways of this part into like a little more spacious kind of roads, and then it pulls up to a motel. It's the Orange Dog Motel, and
that's a callback.
It is. And then we like go into the taxi. We see a big cat man. It's a like a lynx, so he's got like the big pointy ears and like a big like fluffy like kind of thing, beardy thing kind of coming out off the bottom of his face. He coughs with one hand like pulls like a big like a vape. It's like a vaping thing, but it's like small enough to be like a cigarette. So I guess it's like an e-cig, I guess. Like he like puffs, like pulls one, does a puff, stops the cab, and like pushes like reaches over to a hollow screen and taps it, and then like it says some number of credits or whatever. And he like leans back in his chair, like he's a very big cat man,
Like big muscly or big fat?
like big fat, like he's
Okay.
a big he's like a big cat man.
Okay.
And he like kind of leans back in the chair.
So fat kitty.
Yeah. And he like coughs like. All right, 28 or like however X credits. Like, who's paying? You was the jelly persons. And then we like turn, and then who do we see first?
I think we see Bishop. Just because why not? And he is also smoking, but he has a real cigarette. And he like, it's like some type of like weird like Kai tobacco or something like that.
Yeah.
Like a weird alien strand of like tobacco. And so he like,
Just because it's the first, do another like what you
yeah,
look like thing
so,
too.
So
This
you
is
see
the first episode.
like a tall, muscular-looking black man wearing like a black muscle shirt with like bright blue cybernetic eyes. Think the Elusive Man. He's got on like a skull cap, and he has a like neon purple like cigarette in his mouth. And he blows out like bright pink, like glowing smoke, and just looks over at Ulfie, just being like,
And I guess that the camera will pan over and down to Ophi, who basically looks like a giant gumdrop or mold. Bright teal, except wearing a little tie and a vest. And there's just enough of like nubs coming out of the top of the jello mold to hold the vest into place. Exactly where the sound comes from is not entirely clear. Although
all of your membranes are just vibrating.
Yeah, they have sort of a face-like part on top. They don't really have a mouth that doesn't open or close, but you hear Ophi says, "Got this," and the little pseudopod pulls back inside of their vest, pulls from an inside pocket, pulls it out, and then pulls it back out of the armhole to like, I picture there's like a cred swiper in the back to pay the fare, and kind of like the camera like pans past that so that we can see the final member of the crew.
Oh, you see my character just in the back. Amber skin, glowing kind of locks. I guess kind of curly, but more like messy curly. What was the eye color? I didn't sign into the thing.
Are you just giving me a look of pure hate as I smoke?
No, I'm not even paying attention to you. I'm reading a book, or should I say, I'm reading the iPod of a book.
Yeah, like a Kindle looking thing.
Yeah, I'm like just reading notes and stuff. And I look up, it's like, huh. She's, what was your character name again? Glorp? I want to call him Glorp. Sufi?
Ophi.
Ophi paying the man, so...
Yeah, I mean, the full name's...
Bishop calls her Bishy.
Nope.
Bishop
No
calls her
Bishy.
Ophi.
Yeah, I have no reason to say anything, because this book is very interesting.
Cool. Maybe like the camera like kind of like goes back back over you, and where the hell's my notebook?
Oh no!
There it is. It was way back there. And it like the camera goes into like kind of into the back seat and like over your shoulder. What are you reading?
I'm reading the later article on human behavior of interaction between alien species.
Is it like a study of, or like how to talk to people?
How to talk to aliens that you're not aware of. How to ask if this hurts or if that hurts, kind of like the sum of it.
I think you actually see Bishop just like lean back and just like point to a thing on the page, and it doesn't really matter what it is. It's probably something about like some relatively unknown cultural taboo.
It's probably about our captain.
Yeah, and he just looks back and he's just like, hey, yeah, that's bullshit. And then he like closes it. It's like, come on, let's go.
Basically, you just swipe off on my page.
Yeah, I just close. I just hit the home button. I'm like, that's bullshit. Come on, let's go.
I just
Yeah.
sigh. And I think to myself, when he has cancer, it's
When
gonna
he
be
has
amazing.
cancer, I'll get my
So that's
revenge.
Yeah. So like so
Make it look like an accident.
I mean,
It
the
goes
way you
away,
flip, it's only a matter of time.
Mhm.
Ophi paid and swipes, and then like kind of like the doors like it's since it's a weird shape, the doors are just kind of like retract into the back, and so like there's just two openings on the side now. The Lynx man like gives a thumbs up and like, oh wait, and he like swipes his hollow screen to it to a thing, and like thank yous for choosing Wallop's Cabs. We hope your trip has been a pleasant one. Next time you need to get from one place to another place, make sure you're packing a wallop. Now get out of my cab.
All right,
Yo,
perfect.
thanks. And then he gets out of the car. He like
I agree.
gets out of the car and is checking to make sure he wasn't somehow pickpocketed.
You see me
It's
like
like,
swipe.
did anyone steal my shit?
You see me like looking at another medical journal on interaction of cabs and
Mhm.
people.
Just
And it-
how
A
to
medical
handle a
journal
cab
about the
.com.
interaction of cabs.
It's a psych, I guess, journal. Or like, do you actually tip when you're on like certain?
It's like Susha just has like wikihow.com bookmarked and just keeps like, "Ah, crap, cabs, wikihow, how to ride in a cab.
Like, do you tip if they do a good job? Do you tip when they do a bad job?
Mhm.
Do you
Awesome.
look towards? Do you look to the others to tip first, or do you offer to tip first? The answer may shock you.
It's Susha's bookmarks are just wikihow and a bunch of clickbait articles.
Yeah, basically, I don't even read the wiki thing. I read the references under it to the journals.
Awesome.
That's how
Cool.
you do That's how you do reports in school, kids. You don't use the wiki. You use the links to the wiki because they're actually somewhat accurate.
There you go. Yeah, so you guys exit the cab, the doors like kind of like do like a chook chook chook, and then it just like goes drives off. Yeah, so you're in front of a motel. It's got like 2 stories, like a bit like kind of like a parking lot in the front. There's like regular. There's like a mix of like regular like wheeled or like what are some sort of like ground based cars and bikes, and then there's like hover ones, like a mix of that in the parking lot there. There's no like front desk or like there's like a little lobby that you can go into where that's got like a bunch of like vending machines and like stuff like that and like information where like you would go to like pay, but there's no person there. It's just a terminal. And yeah, it's like a kind of besides that, just a fairly regular looking motel. Yeah, like doors are all on the outside. You see them. So what you're doing right now is you have a bounty on a man named Cho Tyrek. Cho is known as to be an ashen knife assassin. But the last job that he was on, he abandoned it and hasn't reported in, hasn't called back, and now there's a bounty on him. It is so what you know is his portion of the Ashen Knives wants to find him, and actually one of the guilds is founding it. The Guild of Engineers is paying for this bounty. It's a 4 cred bounty on him. The guild is so the Guild of Engineers is financing it to return him to his syndicate. And there's also, you've seen, so like when you're you're checking the boards and stuff, and you saw his name, you saw that posting by like a mix between the Ashen Knives and the Guild of Engineers. You also saw a post that was like kind of mixed in with them. Like it wasn't like it wasn't like a very public thing. Like it was kind of like while you were like doing your research on it, you found something from Conclave 01 also posting a thing. But this was so the official one from the guild and the thing, it was just find Cho Tyrek, bring him into us alive. This one from the Conclave is find them and bring them back to us. And it was that theirs is for 3 cred.
My question: dead or alive?
Alive. Both of them are for alive.
Sigh. Actually, have to do work this time.
And yeah, you tracked Cho down to this motel. So you know they're in one of the rooms. What do you do?
I think I think we see Bishop like take the cigarette out of his mouth, drop it on the floor, and like crush it, and like a little puff of like pinkish purple smoke curls around his foot. He just looks at you two and just like, front desk.
That seems like the logical approach.
Yes. Yes.
So Bishop just like motions him to follow him, and he's gonna go to like the guest house to like talk to figure out what room it's in.
Yeah. So it's like 2 stories, and then like the kind of under one part is this kind of lobby area. You walk in, and there's like a few vending machines lined up. There's like the terminal where you check in, like just some seats and like a couch or whatever. There's like a few
So
like.
is this like an automated hotel where there's
Yeah.
not
You walk up and like check in, then it's it like scans the key to your communicator or whatever. There's no actual person there.
Could I hack this system
Absolutely.
to get it to tell me what I want to do?
Mhm.
Sweet. So I think Opalpop like slimes up to the computer system, and like pseudopod glorps onto the screen and just starts pulsing slightly as they attempt to access the data to find out where our target is.
Got it. Cool. So it sounds like you're using hack, unless you're thinking of something else.
I'm definitely using hack.
Okie dokie. I can go back to that. I forgot to open up Firefox, but there we go. See, everything's fine. Cool. So I think this is actually fairly controlled. Like this is a crappy motel, and like no one's watching you, and there's no like you're not being forced to do this or anything. There's no like pressure really. So you're just kind of walking
hack
up.
into this computer every couple days, right?
Probably. Like yeah, like something bad could go wrong, but it's not. Yeah, it's not like there's like a big thing threatening you. And then I'm thinking just standard effect.
Okay. I'll just roll it straight. I don't need a bonus here.
5. Okie dokie.
5 is okay.
Cool.
So yeah, Bishop like reaches up into the like vending machine. It's like trying to grab like a Toblerone or something.
Let's see. So I think what happens is, so yeah, so you said you like kind of just like plump your thing on the screen and to start like doing inputs and trying to get in.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, you like go through like you go through like the first initial like welcome to the Orange Dog Motel, like we have X rooms available, and you like get past that, go to like the like you find the thing to get to the admin screen, and you like do some passwords and stuff, and you get into like the database of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what happens is basically it says the effect is going to be so there's going to be a complication of 1 heat, because when you get in, it's basically going to say like admin login detected, note it, like logging admin login, and so like there's like a record of your of what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. I will accept that.
Okay.
Without I won't even bother
Got
trying
it.
to get away from that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. 8, 5, heat. Cool. Yeah. So you get in, and then you see, you like kind of look through the list of people and that have rented out rooms and stuff, and then you don't see the name Cho Tyrek anywhere, because he's good at his job, but you do see like, a bunch of weird characters in one of the room names, almost like something else. Like as a techie person, you see that as, oh, someone hacked themselves to get a room. They just put jarbled code in here and gave themselves the key to this room.
Gotcha. So that looks like our
like all the other rooms are like either a name or like all the other ones aren't like red flags, essentially. Like they're like either like names of people or whatever, and like that's the only one that strikes you as like a like, oh, that's someone's doing something here kind of thing.
Awesome. Yeah, so can I print myself a key to this room as well?
Yeah.
Sweet. So I'll go ahead and print out the key and be like, room 305.
Thank you.
And
at this point, I've like fished the Toblerone out, and I just like throw it in Ophi's general erection for them to catch.
Yep, they catch it, and I think like the two of you are gonna move on to actually do the capture, and like we'll occasionally cut back to Ophi trying to open the wrapping on the candy without thumbs.
I was just expecting her to just like shove it all in her mouth and just digest the whole thing.
Maybe.
So, so yeah, I think. So I think Bishop and Susha. How do you say your character's name?
Oh shit.
Huh? You're muted.
Susha.
Susha. So I think it's a lot of it is leading. So Bishop and Susha go up to the room. Bishop makes an effort to make sure his like blaster pistol is hidden, and it's like weirdly nice for a scoundrel. It looks like it's like hegemon military issue, or hegemony military issue, and he like covers it with his like flight suit.
You see Susha kind of just following behind you. It's like, just tell me when it hurts. This one will be ready for you.
Bishop knocks on the door and like leans out of the way of the camera so they can't see him.
There is you wait it. There. How long do you wait before doing? How long do you wait for a response before doing something else? Because it takes that long.
I think it's more of a like I count to 3 and then I kick in the door.
Okay.
Give some time to get behind the door. And you just like, and then get to the door. Just
got it. Yeah.
1, 2, boom.
Yeah, this is a shitty motel door. There's you just it just goes right through. And you so basically you kick in the door, and like right after that you hear like the of glass breaking. And then as the door comes open, you see like the big window on the other side like shattered. And then like you hear like a thump on the other side of the like kind of from now that the window's open, you can hear on that other side. And you hear like the thump of someone landing, and then like movement.
No hesitation, is just dead sprinting towards the window.
Can I tell which way the sound is hitting, like left or right, or just going straight?
Not particularly. You just kind of hear like stuff coming from back there, like because like it's still a pretty busy city, so there's like you don't just, it's not like silent besides this, because there's also just like other voices of people. Now that there's been glass shattering and a thing, people are like, oh, what the hell's going on? And like you just hear like huffing.
We're on the second floor, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Bishop's just gonna tuck and roll.
I think I'm gonna take the way around.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going out the window and taking the tuck and roll.
Got it.
I'm gonna take a risk. Which one? I'm guessing it's probably even, like right in the middle of the hotel. So it's like either way, it's the same distance.
Yeah, like you get down and you can go either way around it. Yeah, there's not like a significant thing to either side.
Okay, I choose right.
Okay. So you head out and like kind of go back to the stairs, and then Bishop, when you get to the window, you see a like dark-skinned man with like a pretty close shaved head. He's wearing like kind of fairly basic street clothes, like a jacket with some pants and boots or whatever. Nothing very like suggestive of him being anything more than just a regular person. And he's running for a hover bike kind of looking thing, like a
that's getting shot.
Like Empire Strikes Back style, like speed bike kind of thing. And you also see running with him the a child, like maybe 11, 12-year-old girl.
Can I mean, are they like in an alley or?
Yeah, they're like behind the motel.
Like, we got a runner.
Okay.
Yeah. So like they're like kind of behind the motel. I guess if you were still, so you like came out of the lobby and you were still there, or did you move from there?
I mean, I was basically in the lobby or just like right out in front of the lobby.
Okay, sure. So yeah, you would probably hear the glass like shatter, and then Suksha like going toward the stairs, and then yeah, I guess if Bishop like shouts out, "We got a runner," then
yeah, I'm on. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come around the side.
So I think this is the first time it like comes into frame, but like V pops up, and it's just like we get like a little laser pointer, like right at like the power cell or whatever on the bike, and then Bishop just like pulls out this oversized military issue blaster pistol. And just lights up the shot, and he's just gonna blow the power cell on the bike so they can't get away.
Got it. Cool. Let's see. Okay, so
it feels like a scrap. Like I can't think of anything else that would be relevant here, but
yeah. That's but I was thinking kind of too. Yeah, scrap with an opponent in blaster or physical combat. Yep, you're aiming with the gun. That makes sense to me.
I am using my heavy blaster pistol.
Okay, got it. I'm thinking this is pretty straightforward, risky standard. You're trying to shoot before they can get away.
Does heavy blaster improve my effect at all? Like, what's the difference between me using a standard blaster and a heavy blaster right now?
It would. It would be a matter of effect where it would where like a normal blaster probably would be less like here it won't be much of a difference, but like if it was like because I imagine it's the difference between like a 9mm and like a Desert Eagle or something like that. And so like here both guns would hit the thing and make it explode, but like if there was like a thicker wall or something and you were trying to go through it, that's kind of where
it's less of a I'm going for a less of a make it explode and more make it so it can't drive.
Okay, yeah.
Wanna,
well, yeah, either way.
So I'm gonna say this is a blaster because I feel like a heavy blaster, by nature it being large, requires.
Yeah, the heavy blaster would definitely do more to it, and yeah, could potentially cause it to like explode over. Like a regular blaster will probably just knock it out.
So heavy blaster, trying to increase my effect with Vi or V.
Excuse me.
I think he says Vi.
Vi, got it. Cool. So that is a fine small Urbot, which Urbot supports piloting, can carry a few items.
Just assisting with targeting, is that a thing they can do?
I think so. That doesn't sound like totally out of line.
Okay. So risky standard?
Yep, risky standard. Well, I guess if it's a fine Urbot,
would it kick it up to great?
I think so, yeah.
Risky great. No bonus dice. Crit!
Damn!
Well,
Way to yell.
Crit!
just
That's just the way I wanted to start this game.
That also means...
So yeah, Bishop, like, it's like a revolver, right? So Bishop, like, spins it, like, checks the cylinder, closes it, bang!
Nice.
And the bike just...
Yeah, you shoot the bike thing, and, like, it's, like hovering a little bit off the ground, like, he, like, did a thing to, like, start it up, and then you shoot through like, the energy cell of it, and, yeah, like, we see the bullet, like, cut through, like, the connectors, and it just clumps to the ground. And because you got a crit on a risky roll, that means you get an extra gambit.
Sweet. Where are those tracked?
It's on the crew sheet. Or,
on the ship's sheet.
Yeah, the ship sheet. I want to get I forgot to do it for this time, but I also want to get some like tokens to put on the main screen here so you guys can like see them.
Okay, where are
right now you guys have 2. Here I'll just put some text there for now. So it's like not you have to go to the crew sheet or anything like that. 2
So yeah,
gambits.
Yeah, and then is this guy an alien or is this guy human?
He's a human.
Okay.
Is the daughter human or 100% human?
Yeah, the girl is the girl appears human.
So I think Bishop just says yeah, I think Bishop just says that's enough, hands up.
He looks back, like looks up at you.
Can it be coming from the other side of the alley right now?
Yeah, totally.
Can I do a flashback?
For what? Yeah, sure. For what?
I'd like to do a study flashback on this guy. Did he actually have on his profile that he had a kid?
Yeah, sure.
It seems like something he'd keep secret, but yeah.
Yeah, that you guys did definitely
did a lot of research though.
No, yeah, I was gonna say you guys definitely did research on it beforehand, so that's a 0 cost flashback. And at least in your research, you did not find that Cho Tyrek had any like familial relations at all.
Okay, that's like, so who is this kid?
With that in mind, I am unlike how I was thinking, Bishop is not pointing the gun at the child. Because Bishop's a scumbag, but he's not that big of a scumbag.
Are you sure you don't want to teleport behind the kid and say, nothing personal, kid?
Yeah, no.
It's like, where did you learn how to Deadpool so well?
Awesome, cool. And so I think on that, like, we get like this like intense scene of like Cho like looking up and seeing like this guy hanging out the window with a is it a regular pistol or a blaster?
It's a blaster.
Okay, yeah, it's like so with this blaster pistol pointed at him. He looks and sees looks at this like to the
It's like a military like it's like a military police.
Got it. Yeah. He looks to the side and like down this alley and sees a gel person coming from this side. Looks over and sees Susha. Were you heading around too, or?
Yeah, I was coming around the other side.
Okay, yeah. So he looks up and sees Susha coming from this side.
You see me actually pull out the pistol, like I don't look confident.
I have a gun.
I have a gun.
Shotgun doctor.
Yep.
You know what? Shotgun. There we go.
Cool.
Is there a shotgun on this thing?
I feel like that would be considered a heavy blaster.
You know what? Heavy
So
blaster.
it's just,
You know what? That's what I'm going to use as my inventory.
Cool.
Heavy
Got it.
blaster.
it's just way too big, and you're just kind of like.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. What are your guys' loads?
I'm normal.
I would also be normal.
Normal.
Okay, got it.
We're authorized to have this, so I don't have to hide it.
Yeah, because you guys are licensed, you guys can have heavy blasters, and your ship can have particle cannons.
I think. Can I just say? I think it's a little weird that a robot that floats behind me counts as my load.
No, it's italicized.
Oh, it's italicized.
I thought it was,
hard to
wasn't it?
tell, and
It should be.
Yeah, it's
not on the
Yeah, it's
Is
italicized.
it on the PDF?
It's italicized in the PDF. If it's not in the regular sheet,
Well, the sheet's kind of glowy, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, that changes everything. Okay, yeah, it's not italicized on the sheet.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Well, it's hard to do it because remember our sheets are.
If that's the
glowy.
case, then
Because
heavy
it's
blaster.
both fine. It's both bold and italicized, so it may be that it got missed when the.
So yeah, the M&P peacemaker, the military police peacemaker, pointed up.
Yeah. So we see like
Vi doing the laser sight again, but this time like on the center of his chest.
Got it. Cool. So we see that the cameras shoot like the camera's focused on Cho as he's like kind of like looking at these three, and then it moves and we see the hand of the little girl that he's holding, like it kind of like grips a little tighter, and then we go to commercial.
Damn it.
Okay.
All right. So that's our first gonna be our first break for Magic Dance. Join us in a few minutes and we'll see where this leads us. See you in a little bit.